What's up, ladies and gents? Romeo's back with another edition of Romeo Plays Divinity Original Sin 2. And I'm using mic by popular demand. So, what do? Simple. Let's get it on! I'm also going to be eating while I'm playing this, so you're probably going to hear chomping sounds in a moment, so just excusez-moi about that. Live. Alright, let's continue our story. If you remember, we ended up on a beach after our ship got attacked by the Kraken. And, yeah. That's pretty much about it. Try not to chew in cutscenes, guys. No guarantee, I'm really hungry. But of course, if I can have enough followers, I can eventually set up a Patreon account or something. And then you can donate me to my food fund, because I'm broke. Alright. Where is this waypoint? Aha, waypoint.
I thought the order would get rid of any trace of the old Source King.
Evidently they haven't. This is a secret area. Actually, let's go see who this person is. Seems like somebody I can talk to. Tam. I don't remember Tam being on that ship.
This won't be of any use.
The pod that's gonna be something that's inside. Not the pod that's gonna be of any use, mate.
The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at angles, inspecting his eyes, his chin, the crown of his head. He spots you, and his arms snap to his sides.
Whoa, what's he hiding?
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. Why? I guess. Well, the people who put me here are human. And the people who took my parents away are human too. Or do you mean because I'm a... Are you a sorcerer? One of those guys that brings the bad void things here?
The child looks at you straight on, unafraid, searching your face. He lifts his mirror to his nose, closes one eye, and looks at himself again.
I don't see any source on you or me. I guess they're wrong. Or crazy. No one cares where I go. They know I can't leave the island. It's nicer out here than inside anyway. They're gone now. Their Magisters took them already. I guess now they're cured. And maybe they're waiting for me back at home. But you didn't die. Guess I am, but it's just normal to be scared. Nowhere isn't scary. There isn't anywhere safer. That's what I mean. You'll see. You can stay out here with me if you want. You don't seem that scary.
Poor kid. Too bad I can't get him to join my team. So it seems I'm not a wizard after all. Obviously, I could have told you that. Nothing but ruins here. Let's speak to this person first. Oh, that's my DLC character.
Voidwoken. Those are the same beasts that sank our ship. Damn. They've made it to shore.
Not for long. Oh my god, it talks! Ugh!
I thought these bloody collars were supposed to keep those things at bay. Drowned and eaten by a Voidwoken. I wonder in which order.
What did he mean by he knows me? God, this could be some kind of crazy mystery, isn't it? Where's Scooby-Doo and the mystery man when you need them, boys? Right, who's this? Is that the lizard prince? I am Red Prince.
You spot a strange lizard gazing over the water with a steady, malcontent stare. His skin is of a bright, blood-red color. Could he be... Yes, you recognize him from the ship. It would seem you're not the only one who survived the tentacles of the deep. The lizard turns about with the graceful ease of a dancer, or a duelist. You lock eyes with his, two smouldering embers that sizzle your very soul.
I did survive, yes. And chances are I wouldn't have, had you not returned to the aid of your fellow passengers down in that dreadful hole. You have my gratitude.
Hand over heart, he salutes you with a bob of the head. More than a nod, though less than a bow.
Yes, I'm sure you've all the makings of a hero and all that, but let's not get carried away, shall we? Nevertheless, one good turn does deserve another, so as far as the whole slave business is concerned, let's just forget about it. You may as well have your freedom. Now then, if there's nothing further... I'm sure I don't mean to sound condescending, but I had thought it quite self-evident I was gazing out over the waves.
He sighs dramatically.
Tell me, what do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean? Memories. Quite so.
He looks out over the water once more, and so do you. A few tranquil moments pass as the waves lap against your thoughts.
As for myself, when I consider this vast expanse before us, I see an empire. I see continents dotted with mighty cities. and shimmering along the soft curve of the sea's horizon, I picture the palaces that formed my paradise. Lost. What do you mean, what do I mean? I mean just what I say. I had a very actual empire that I lost.
Suddenly, having all the air of being deeply offended, he stares at you with utter incredulity.
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really mean to tell me you don't know who I am? Oh, may the Seven have mercy on their own creation. I am the Red Prince, the All-Conqueror, the World-Tamer, the spouse of the sun. Of course you know me.
There's a brief moment's pause, during which his grandiloquent pose deflates ever so slightly.
That said, I suppose I must own up to the fact that I find myself rather in between all-conquering and world-taming opportunities at the moment. The grandeur that is my fate has hit a bit of a snag. But never you worry. For the throne I was destined, and my throne I shall have. Truly. A kind offer indeed. And you've already proven to be trustworthy enough. You came back for the others on that ship, after all. Fine, I accept. On one condition. For reasons I'll not disclose right now, it is imperative that I should meet with a dreamer, one of the mystics of my kind. I've reason to believe one of them may be present on this island. Promise me we'll look for him, and I'll extend you the blessing of my company. Jolly good. So, now that that's settled, first things first. Even if you are as versed in the art of eloquence as I am, that our swords will be doing a lot of the talking from here on out goes without saying. As a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself. But I'm well acquainted with the secrets of magic, and yes, even subterfuge. What say you?
So hungry. But let's just keep him.
Very well. Onwards then to victory or death.
The Red Prince nods and gives you a smile that wavers ever so delicately between courtesy and contempt.
Now, as you're aware, you'll be travelling with a prince. Proper forms of address include Your Majesty, Your Royal Highness, or if you're feeling particularly frivolous, My Lord. As your luck would have it, I seem to be fresh out of luggage, so you won't be required to carry my belongings. Of course, there are other forms of protocol to bear in mind, but I'll see to it you'll pick up the rest as we go.
I got the Red Prince in my team, baby. Understand?
A black cat. Hello, kitty.
The cat's eyes are cloud. Its eyes clear, and it shakes its head. The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity. Its eyes clear, and it shakes its head.
A secret passage? Oh. Sorry. That's my
What's this? I found something.
impression. Okay. What hidden what? Where? Where is she? Oh, there you go.
I don't have the right tool for digging.
Oh, great. So you can't use a bloomin' pitchfork?
One must put in due effort if one is to reap the proper reward.
Whoa! Ha! You got them clothes, bruv? Ooh, yeah! Thoroughly exciting stuff, wouldn't you say, my friends? Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, shared inventory. Oh, look at that. What a cool guy. See, this is what it's all about, guys. It's about all kinds of horrors. Alright. I could go in the hidden passage, or I can just look around, because maybe I can find another teammate for my journée. Can I go on top of this tower somehow? Tower. Time to take a shower. Baby. Somebody there.
I never want to... Hey, mister. It's a lot nicer here than that stinking boat, huh? I'm sure glad you went back to save the others. Saw one of them wringing out their tunic at the shore a few hours ago. Say hi for me.
A tunic, she says. Who could that be?
One, two, three, four,
Wait, I think I just saw something.
On top of the hill, you say? On top of the hill?
Yes. Whoa, what's going on here?
Our cause.
Alright.
Too
Atusa, please.
Your Godwoken has asked you a question. Answer him.
Need I repeat myself?
But I know nothing of it.
Stay back, sorcerer, and stay silent. Our Godwoken speaks.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escapees.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue is of no use. Cut it out.
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come.
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
Stay silent, you!
Atusa pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut. Drops of blood form against the dagger's edge and quickly fall to the ground. She groans.
Stop! My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atusa. To think you would lie to his only son, your bishop, and your friend these many years. The fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will not help us save it, then you will help the Void destroy it. Dallas?
Yes, Your Holiness?
I believe we're done here.
What a waste. Come, we'll be needed elsewhere.
What? No, I'm gonna kick her butt.
The Lizard Magister, or what's left of her, lies in a puddle of gore.
She was a lizard, yet a magister. No matter her reasons, her penalty was fair.
You have no heart, lizard man. Alright, let's go check out this secret place that we found a moment ago. Didn't that girl say somebody's at the shore or something? Drying their tunic. Maybe it was him, right? No? Yes, no, maybe. Can you repeat the question? You're not the boss of me now. So. Ooh, a bedroll. Oh, so warm. Probably not the best temperature to be warming up in. Just sandstorm, guys. Vines. Epic dank vines, guys. Epic dank vines. Which I cannot reach because I am not a monkey. Where did I see that passageway? What place is this? Have I been here before? Oh yeah, that's the place where I found the guy. Where I found the hashtag dude. Hashtag dude who is hashtag dead now. Of course. Ooh, place of interest. Come on, my lizard friend, get on with it. Get on with the digging. Wait, where'd he go? I'm so sure I just saw something shine. Hey, cat, get out of the way. There you go. Oh no, I'm just looking. I'm level 2 now. 2. Do I press C? Oh, C is the sneak button. Let's check out the build I've been trying to use. Hello, I'm a lizard. Are you a wizard or a lizard? I am a lizard, man! Leave me alone! Ah! Extra life. My man, my homeboy with his build that I'm copying. So. Let's see stats first. Shoot. Arm cramp. Okay. So, as you level up, place 1 point into Scoundrel and 1 point into Hydro Fist. But that's got nothing to do with stats, is it? 1 point into Scoundrel, and this guy right there, and 1 point into Hydro. Okay, maybe I'll just do Hydro Fist first. Oh, it doesn't actually say where I put my point in. Where did I put my point in there? So confused. Okay. Oh, come Come on, man. What are you doing? So armor eternal progression. Sorry guys. What? Focus on strength to increase the damage and their warfare skills. Also want 3 or 4 points in intelligence in order to use both strength and intelligence based on. Other points should go into memory from the skills that you need only, and then bits. So I've got 2 points. Maybe I should put one in strength, one in intelligence. Yeah, that sounds about right. What do you guys think? Strength and then I hope I made the right decision there. I could be completely wrong, guys. That is also a possibility. Cool. Eternal warrior. Alright, this guy is just gonna be a machine. Give him shred, bro. Pyrokinetic. Polly. Okay, I can make him my salesman, right? Because he can sell stuff. Okay, that sounds good. So I'm the yeah, I think that's good. I should be so lucky. Alright, seems like we're ready for a fight now. Should always be good. Time for some action. Some action, you say, Mr. Washer? How clever. Yes, I did. Okay, could not hang there. Where's that entrance we found? If I could find a box. Aha! Found it. Come hither, adventurers. Not enough source points. Because I ain't got no source in me, bro. I ain't no mage. This there. Right. This way.
Wonder where this leads.
Oh god, Spade. Absolute jerk. Even if you ask me, I'm gonna have my team. Oh, what? I can't move? No. Oh, no wonder I can't move. Why do I have all this stuff? Take the good part of the sword. nothing's here, it seems. I think. Let's ignore fate for now. Just want to go see. I reach these guys. Oh, it's a little girl. It's Coral. Oh no, she's crying. Oh wait, I climbed the vine. Epic wines, guys. Oh, don't cry.
You hear a small whimpering sound from behind a basket. You peer behind it and find a small human child holding her knees and trembling. The child quiets and seems comforted by your presence. She looks up at you with curious eyes.
There are monsters here. Lizard ones and real ones. It's really scary. And I miss my ma and pa. Master was a lizard. She sent us here. Me, ma and pa. She was not a nice lady. Lizards aren't nice ladies.
Racism.
It's their fault I'll never see ma and pa again. How do you know? You're really nice. I like you. You can have this. I found it outside, but I can't read it yet. That's next year, and then I'll learn it.
The child smiles. She starts tracing small shapes, hearts and stars and diamonds into the dirt.
Such a nice guy. What can I say, guys? I've got a heart of gold.
Go! Get out! You are not welcome here. Go, man-pig!
Man-pig? What do you think? What?
She eyes you suspiciously.
Please, please, just go.
Okay, I was gonna help her out.
You hear me, human?
Hey, man. Come
You
on, let's
hear
be
me,
friends. Why you do this, man? Maybe I should just go and get what's his face. Dank memes everywhere. Order ever. Oh, is that why I'm struggling? There's poison there.
As the alcove opens up, you see the same skeleton that you met on the boat before it sank. He's still not wearing his mask. He's leaning over a corpse, prodding and pulling at the skin of its face. Bugger.
How on earth am I supposed to... Oh. Perhaps...
Skeletal fingers reach down and grip the skin of the dead man's face, pulling sharply upwards. After a few more tugs at the man's cheeks, the skeleton relents, letting the head drop to the ground with a damp thud.
Damnation. That stuck fast. I wonder, does the beard act as some form of anchor? Ah! No! Stay back! Don't... Oh, it's you. I must admit I'm surprised. Perhaps you're more buoyant than I suspected. It seems the human that stole my mask was rather more resourceful than I gave her credit for.
So her?
I chased her here, but she rather seems to have given me the slip. Thus...
He turns back to the body, prodding at its face cautiously.
Oh yes, an exceptionally common but exceptionally valuable commodity. A face. A face that seems rather stubbornly attached to his skull.
Oh, he's not.
I would normally employ a tool to delicately but viciously rip the face from the body. I could then craft a mask to hide my bone. But as I lack such a tool...
The skeleton grabs the corpse by the cheeks and pulls hard, grunting in frustration as the body's skin holds firm.
Because my own was stolen from me. And the idea of being chased across Rivellon by every idiot with a torch does not appeal. Oh, get away! Monster! Hide the children! You are simple beasts. And you simply do not like my... well, not my kind, but those that look like me. So, if I am to traverse this land, I will need a mask to disguise my features. Oh, don't be ridiculous. I have important things to do on Reaper's Coast. I cannot simply sit about waiting for the rest of you to die so I may continue my business in peace. No. I may be an eternal, but my patience has its limits. Indeed. I may be the only eternal. My people seem rather absent. At least from this realm. As to the others... well... there is an excavation site at the Black Pit's oil fields. Perhaps there I'll find my answers. I suppose, circumstances being what they are, it could be advantageous. You seem more at ease in this world than I. A guide would certainly be useful. Excellent. While we are conversing, perhaps you notice that I am rather skilled in, well, all things. Of course, the arcane arts are my little speciality, but being a brilliant wizard does not mean I cannot handle blade or bow. So, which do you require for this enterprise of yours? I could do that with one hand behind my spine. Splendid.
Make him a wizard.
Very well. Let's be off.
Let's be honest, I'm gonna kick him out of my team very soon. If only I could have like 6 or 8 players in this game, you know, that would be nice.
You hear me, human? Where is she? You go with us. Who are you? Are you from the shelter? She says nothing of another. Fire, alas! She is so late! Never mind. It is not your concern. You leave. But...
She leans forward. Her eyes are wet with fear as she takes your hand.
please, do not lead anyone here.
Couldn't help you, mate.
Fear.
Alright, let's go see what all of this is about. Oh look, a turtle! And a fish rack. If there's a fish rack, there must be a fisher. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. What the? What? Look at that beast. If this was Red Dead Redemption, people would go crazy. They didn't like hunting this. No, what happened there?
These
I was just trying to talk. No, I just wanted to pet the
They're
turtle.
transforming.
Oh, they're transforming. Okay. Oh, whoa. Look at this. He's possessed by the void. I think that's what the problem is. All right, Red Prince. Let's see what your skills are like. Battle Stomp. I already know what that is. Ooh, throw his shield, just like the Paladin tank in World of Warcraft. Fortify physical armor. I think I've seen him use this skill before. Ooh, Dragon's Blaze. That sounds interesting. How far does the blaze go? Oh. Interesting. Yes. 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 Okay. What could be nice? Battle Stomp might be better, I think, just because I don't know. I can make him skip the move. Is it working? He's knocked down. Yes. Wait, is that it? Does that work? Flame on! Whoa! Look at. I think I should have. I think I should have played a lizard. Right. If I just. How many AP do I have? Wait. No, I'm on fire! No! Why? Friendly fire, why? Oh! Jesus. What was that thinking? What's this? Okay. Yeah. How do I end the thing? Do I just press end? I'm so lucky I'm just playing story mode right now because I am getting whooped. Is it AoE? Blow up or something? Oh my god, he blew up. Behind you! No! Ouch! What a team, guys! Absolute mad lads.
Swallowed too much seawater, by the looks of him.
Foolish to attempt an escape by sea in these waters.
Says the guy who just survived his shipwreck. What an idiot. Egypt! How much health does it have? 98? Alright, I'm gonna do that thing. Where's that item I was about to break? Aha! Big piece of wood. Let's use that. Let's do like. Oh! Attack, mate! Attack! Yeah! Think you can hide your secrets from me for. What happened there? Oh, my eye. My finger. Let's try it again. You think you can hide your secrets from me forever? Bang, bang, and yes. Alright. So I just just broke the chest. That gave me a rain scroll. And that's about it. This game could really do with some passive healing. Oh, everybody heals, so I don't have to bedroll them separately. That's obviously. Alright, that was interesting. Nothing else I could see there that could help me out. I cannot skin the turtles, so I cannot make any heavy turtle skinned armor or something. Oh god, stop.
Fear, alas! Go! Get out! You are not welcome here! Go, man-pig! You do nothing wrong. I am not myself. This place... Fear. Please. Please, just go.
Who is Freya? What is this mystery? Right, team. Yeah, buddy. Yes. Alright, I've got some updated armor right now. One armor. Well, I'm keeping the Lizard King. So I think I'll give him some pants. Just because... And shirt. Whoa, look at that. What a cool guy that is. Right. Oh, I need a cap. Look at that. Oh wait, why can't I see what it looks like? Ah, there you go. Swag right there. Such beautiful and emotional music, guys. Let's see. Look at this game. This game is beautiful. Alright. What have we not explored yet? Pretty much explored whatever we could on this side. This is some way we can get there. Look like we could get there. Hello, I am a gentleman and a scholar. Please do not kill me. Though I have been looting a lizard magistrate's body right outside your gates. That is, of course, a different story.
She's gone, Father. Gone!
Saw him, didn't you? The Hammer and Alexander. They gave that scaly traitor what for, they did. Missed quite the scene. The bishop himself with his right hand laid down the law on a traitor among our own ranks. One of the last lizard magisters left. Burst into quite the bloody mess, she did. Bishop's a son of the dead divine. Don't know when we'll get a new one, but Alexander's looking after us in the meantime all the same. And the Hammer's a solid sort. Don't take no guff and don't stand for no idling. Earned that name for a reason, she did. When you give up the darkness that's inside you. Take your fault, it's there, mind. But it's there all the same. They're working on a cure for you even now. Got some good leads, so I hear. trust Dallas to take care of it. And once you're cured, your life will start again. So in the time of Lucian, of course, who wouldn't join up with God himself? He was all glory, all goodness. When we lost him, well, it only made sense to see his will through. Can't for certain, but I reckon when God himself gives his life to protect you, you don't waste the gift. You protect it with everything you've got. So that's what we do. Lucian gave his life to protect Rivellon. If we let the Voidwoken get to it now, well, we'd have lost him for nothing. Fort Joy ain't no summer camp. No one said it were, but it's the best we've got to protect the realm.
Interesting conversations there.
She ain't coming back.
Did you see him? You did, right? Those claws. Wonder what's behind the masks, too. Can't be pretty. The Geists, dummy. The Hammer and Alexander had 2 in tow just a moment ago. Oh, thought you lot would be interested in a thing like that. Ah, no reason. Settle in, eh? A magister will come and find you when they're ready for you. Could be a while, though. High priest is up to his hood and sinners these days.
Did you see them, sir? Bishop Alexander and the Hammer herself, they were so close, almost within arm's reach.
She's gone. Gone.
A traitor cannot be murdered. A traitor can only receive their due. Easy enough to say in times of peace, but look around. We're standing on the edge of the end. The Voidwoken are coming, sir. And it's only the divine order that can protect us.
Ah, yes, that's the guy who's standing there.
Is he?
Currently.
Come on,
This is so
Hey up.
Hello-dee, hello,
I find any
Curly.
bread. I want no trouble.
Bread or
Gesture, is
brisket?
it?
Toes the same.
God, not now.
Your grift teaches you to... This is not your business, long pig.
Don't let this moss muncher talk to you like that. Especially a cheapskate like this one. Griff already knows she don't like to pay her fair share.
An intense-looking man steps between the thug and the elf and rolls up his sleeves, revealing well-muscled and heavily scarred arms. You recognize him. It's Ifan, who you met aboard the ship on the way here.
Just stand aside, won't you, mate? This is no business of yours.
Lone wolves decide their own business.
The thug freezes in fear for a moment before shuffling back to the protection of his crony.
Pay up, elf. No one shorts Griff. Especially not one of you. Everyone in camp's got to contribute. For food, for protection, no exceptions. Especially not for elves. Griff's orders.
Food? Protection? I have neither.
Runs the kitchen. Means he runs me, you, and everyone else in camp.
Burrow looks you both up and down, sizing up your combined threat.
Ah, get out of here. The both of you. You ain't worth the sweat of my brow anyhow.
The elf smiles and bows to you in thanks.
Follow me, before more of them trouble us. There is a safe place.
Oh, I don't feel so good.
Holds it on there tight, ain't it?
reprieve from the din outside.
Shua, shua, shua. Got you!
Thank you for your help with that, thug. Rare is the human who goes against their own for an elf.
She bows.
In this cave, we trust the healer. She is young, but she sees. She knows more than we know. In the camp, the brute Griff rules. He who gives the bread has the power. It gives me great pain. I'm with my family. We are making beautiful magic. We are healing a tree cut down with great violence. The Magisters come. My family runs, but I fall. My son looks back. I shout to him to run. I am taken. I hear of no escapes. The only way out is through the Magisters, through their cure. Thugs I can stand, but I fear the Magisters. Wait, before you go, I am not here without your help. I do not forget this. For you, a prize. I save it for a special occasion, but I can think of no finer occasion than this. Thank you.
Choose your reward. Leg in. A two-handed sword, which I could use. Tormented soul.
Wait, I call a timeout.
Okay. What the heck is a tormented soul? Held to your ear. The skull echoes faint but horrible wail, like a soul suffering unimaginable torture. You know what? I have a feeling it's gonna be.
You can't get me.
Ah, I need that.
Ah, my unlikely friend. What do you need?
That already asked those questions. Well, thank God for that. Your face is too slow, mate.
You can't get me.
Kids. Hello, kids.
A human? You stink.
Alright, maybe I can talk to her with this guy.
Are you from the ancient empire? Maybe you know my mum. Helen. She served the bailiff of the House of Law. She died when the Void Woken came.
Suddenly, the child's face crinkles into a grimace. She seems on the verge of sobbing when her face suddenly goes still and blank. She smiles at you and continues her game.
Okay.
Is it not enough that you travel with me? Must you speak too? Go on then, bark away. Let's see if...
Whack! Back, evil ogre, or I'll get you with my sword! I'll spare you this time, beast, but don't cross me again! Ever! You're really fun! Hey, I'm gonna hide somewhere in the cave, and you come find me! Ready? Go!
Very good, very good.
You found me! Okay, wait, let me hide again. Ready? Go!
What? Oh God, no. Oh God, no, no, no.
You are in the wrong place, Pinky. You, the Red Demon, the exiled pig. I'd heard they'd sent you here, but I'd hoped you'd have drowned yourself before crossing my path.
The soldier looks at you hard, his grip tensing around his spear.
No, I suppose the Red Prince is rather taller, isn't he? You're positively stunted. Sorry for the mix-up. House? You should know we are nothing without our people, now more than ever. So? Hallowed are its halls. Please, comrade, I have all you need to steel yourself against the brutes that haunt this place. I will accept no more than a pittance for all you may require.
Oh, nice.
Hallowed is the House of War.
House of War. Whoa! Check it out, guys. Can buy some cool items now. Even though I got no money for them. It's time for inventory management, I guess. That's two-handed sword. Any two-handed swords around? I like the dialogue. Let's see what this guy says.
You are in the wrong place, Pinky. Fear? Pity, perhaps. A blind wolf may lead the pack, but sooner or later they will all starve. If you shared in a heritage so fine as ours, a culture so advanced, you'd remain proud too. But never mind that. You need to suit up, I can offer you a fair price. If not, I would thank you to move on.
Ooh. Frisky out of it. Shalala.
The young girl's eyes are covered, but she turns towards you when you approach. She smiles as though she recognizes you, though she couldn't have seen your face.
Ah, hello. I see you come a long way. I see you come here seeking a great adventure. Do you find it? Perhaps you keep going. Perhaps you make friends with what you see. There is a great passion in every grain of sand. Maybe you find your adventure after all.
She laughs and looks around as though taking in the scenery, though her eyes are still covered.
Many people to meet, many stones to turn, and there is a great joy here, as though the walls and water themselves were made by many smiling gods. Even if we are here under unhappy circumstances, still I feel it. I see it before my eyes. It is not so bad. I know which days have bread and which days have none. I know more bread comes someday. It helps.
Her eyebrows shoot up.
There can be a way. Amiro knows. But he is gone. Do you see him? He knows how to leave. My protector, my friend, an elf like me, with a spirit bright as new leaves. He tries to help me, to save me, and he suffers very much. He is caught by those who hurt him. I wish so much for his return. And he tells you what you seek, a way out. You bring me great peace. Thank you, my friend. I miss him very much. I see something that helps. I see a lizard. He is a lizard of many dreams, of far feeling. You do not free Amiro without him.
The young girl's eyes are covered, but she turns to...
Hello, dear prince. Hello, betrayed soul. How sad to stand accused. To be innocent, but not believed. I see it before my eyes.
The young girl's eyes are covered, but she turns...
Hello, stranger. A strange person from a strange time. I wonder, do you even know how lost you are? I see it before my eyes.
He is lost. He is innocent.
I I feel him, but I do not see him.
No one tells me there are so many children in this Fort Joy. Your kind I handle, but small ones. Children everywhere, and an idiot for good measure. Go away, small brain.
Oh, what? What? Don't these guys get a joke?
No one tells me there are so many children in this Fort Joy. Magisters I handle, but small ones. You know what they do? They play a game called Scream. In this game, they see who screams the loudest. I feel the Divine's loss so sharply during Scream. No one tells me there are so many children.
Knows that one character you're just gonna punch right. What's in the barrel? Got some money. It's good to have some barrels that you just explore. And not necessarily get arrested for. Do I move this? Can I move this or something? No, please. Nope. Yeah, keep building. Right now. There is no other way. Right, let's get out of this cave. Let's go speak to my man, Ifan. Ifan Hamley. Hello, lady.
Frightfully busy at the moment, love. Haven't got any liquor on hand, have you? This fella could use a little comfort. Why, look at that. Just what I ordered. Ain't you a peach, love? An old Dean here'd thank you too if he could. Poor fella over there crossed one of Griff's card sharks and got a club to the skull. Don't be sure, but I'd like to ease his way out.
Oh man, he's dying.
Rest now, or you'll hie yourself to the grave.
The man sleeps so deeply.
Whoa, look at this guy. He looks awesome.
Is that thing eating corpses?
Oh my god, is he? Oh my. Ugh. It's a cannibal, guys. It's a cannibal. Kill the cannibals.
The creature heaves through lips gummed with human gore. It turns to you with great effort, pain apparent in every movement.
You. Quite lost. Quite lost. Careful, or they'll cross your wires. Now, a little query. Where grows the yarrow? Quickly now, for I haven't much time. Maybe I unscrew your lid and poke about inside and set your memory straight. Would that please you? Can you not remember now? Ugh! Where does the yarrow grow? Where?
Ouch. Man, I want his armor though. Come on. Can I have his armor, please? Okay, no, probably not gonna do. But already messed up. Bang. Knockdown blocked. Okay, that's not going well. Wasn't the best start I was looking for, I guess. Right. Now for the foolish guy in this game. Okay, let's see. Well, he had like no. I have to drag that. Yeah. Will encourage my allies. with the pitchfork, guys. Alright, team vitality damage now. It's getting there. He really doesn't like the skeleton guy, does he?
Worms take you.
Whoa. Please tell me I can get his armor. Yes! That's what I'm talking about, mate!
The dead man, creature, thing lies in a heap on the beach.
Whatever it was too dangerous to be allowed to live.
It had to die. You can't leave something like that alive.
Well, good to see they agree with me on that one. But now I have full armor, so they can be jealous. Check it out. Ooh, magic armor. Looks like my go is Daigo. Nice peaceful game, guys. Am I right? Oh, there she is.
So this is Fort Joy. What a crumbling
Amid the
device.
squalor of Fort Joy, you suddenly spot an elf with diamond features, regal and radiant, but cold too, and sharper than any knife. She was the one who sat rolling dice in the ship that went under, deciding fates with every roll, or so she said. Her eyes are focused on a lizard some distance away, and you get the distinct feeling he's an unfortunate man indeed to be trapped in her tiger-like gaze. No sooner have these words left your mouth than she turns about and grabs you in a stranglehold. You feel the tip of a long needle being pushed a little ways into your neck.
You caught me off guard. No one catches me off guard. Better tell me who you really are, or this time I'll let my needle do the licking. To you, I am this pressing pain you wish would go away, but won't.
A push, a pivot, and now you suddenly face her, the needle still all too deeply embedded in the side of your throat. Despite the precariousness of your situation, you notice something that remained undetected in the gloom of the ship. A flaw in her diamond features. A curiously shaped scar on her left cheek.
Let me tell you a little story. Once upon a bad old time, a lizard cut this thing, this living scar, into my cheek. The mark of a slave. But now I'm free, of sorts. And I've traced that lizard here, to Fort Joy. I intend to raise the subject with him.
She drives the needle in deeper and whispers.
In truth, it does not matter in the least who you really are. You saw me mark my prey. You could warn him, save him, or kill him before I get my chance. That makes you a liability. That makes you needle feed.
A bright sparkle of laughter follows your proposal.
Ha! How amusing. I admit I had not seen that twist coming. I was certain the pitiful begging was about to begin. Make your case and do it quickly. Why should I join you? Escape? How you do tickle me. Most of the misguided deers around here would argue such a thing is impossible. Well played. Oh, little needle mine, what should I do? Push or pull? The agony of choice.
Why didn't my companions just help me out?
You know what? Today is a rather fine day. Sunshine and an easy breeze. Yes, I'll let you live. I'll even agree to travel with you, provided we talk to that lizard I mentioned. I'm not quite sure the weather will save him.
With a casual flick of the wrist, she withdraws the needle from your neck and smiles, as if she just invited you to sit down for tea.
Let's discuss our respective roles then, shall we? You, me, and Death will be playing many a round of hide and seek. So, what role would you like me to play? As a rogue, my speciality is stealth, the quick silence of the dagger striking unseen. That said, I'm perfectly lethal, wielding any weapon or magic. So, the choice is yours. Suits me fine. Lead on, or better yet, let me take the lead. Then follow me.
You're not quite certain you'll ever sleep soundly with Sabine in any sort of proximity, but at least she's on your side, for the moment.
A moment's pause. I had thought us too wicked for rest.
Now, let's not get nasty. Greet's better off, I'm sure.
Keep her name out your mouth, how about?
Easy now, Vulture. Isn't my fault she's dead. Gods. The smell, though.
I'm gonna give you one more chance to shut that ugly mouth of yours.
Please, excuse us.
You're talking to me, not him, Sam.
Oh, for the love of Lucian, Balladeer. You're acting like a madman.
Say it again. What you said about my wife. Go on. Piss off. Go on, Sam.
Well, it's the truth, and you know it. She's better off. So what if it was messy? I'd rather puke myself to death 1,000 times than let the Reds get to me. If she were my wife, I'd be happy for her.
A flat smile twitches across Balladeer's lips.
She never did like you.
The man looks for a moment at the corpse at his feet, then turns back toward the nearly finished coffin, bloodied hammer in hand.
Don't feel too bad. Fella had no decency. If you don't have that, you don't have anything to live for.
He nods at you and turns back to his handiwork. He lines up another nail and hammers it into the panel.
Wouldn't know a thing about you and I, Gretty.
He taps hammer to nail and... The man looks for a moment at the corpse at his feet, then turns back toward the nearly finished coffin, bloodied hammer in hand.
A duel? Where do you think you are, Snakeface? Palace grounds? But if it's a good gutting you're looking for, I'll be glad to bash in another lizard's brains.
You're not trying to escape, are you?
XP galore.
I found you, didn't I? Red, they said. Red, then dead. Them that pay the bills, of course. I'll be a rich man when you're 6 feet under. Time's up, Your Highness. Let's dance. It's stabbing time.
It's stabbing time. You just used your fireball. Not exactly stabbing, is it? Jeez. Okay. Is that it? That's all I had. Where do you go? Okay.
You say he likes it thick and long.
What?
Combs it out all dilly-eyed day. We say he likes it big and strong. Combs it out all dilly-eyed day. Twists and rubs and tweaks the nubs. He strokes and pokes like all the blokes. We say he'll touch it all day long. Combs it out all dilly-eyed day.
No, cannot see him anywhere. Wait, is the guy dead now? Cannot tell.
I sense something nearby.
Oh, there he is. Alright, he fortified himself, which, how far is he? Yeah. I cannot drag it right. Oh, actually, I can hit the ship. Oh, yeah. Yeah, baby. Poke. And he's dead.
Damned nuisance these assassins are. It's their frightful manners I mind the most, really.
Ah, loot. That's what I'm liking about the sequel. All this loot.
Well, that was rather fun, wasn't it? I do find it ever so invigorating to cut a cutthroat's throat. Oh, one gets used to this kind of thing so quickly. This is hardly the first time someone's filled some poor fool's purse and bid him kill the prince. I'll tell you what, though. Whomever wants me out of the picture will have to do a lot better if they seek to get the better of me. All those bumblers they've sent so far mark a mere insult to my swordsmanship.
Maybe that's the point. Maybe that is the point, my friend. Alright.
You say he likes it big and strong. Come on, you stubborn hunk of garbage.
The dwarf's fingers clamp around a splintered chunk of wood nailed to the skeleton of an old ship. His whole body strains with the effort of wrenching the plank free, to no avail.
Ah. Eh? Oh, that. That won't be my first or last roll on a lost boat. Reckon I might have had a harder time of it without your help, though. Bravery on the high seas is rewarded tenfold in the hall, you know. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got business to attend to.
The dwarf spits into each of his calloused palms and rubs them together before placing them both back on the plank and pulling.
Bleeding nail must be... Go on then, give it a go.
You grab the plank and pull. The rusted nail pops loose, and the plank promptly crumbles to pieces in your hand.
Oh, look at that. Nice of you to finish the job after I... loosened her up.
He winks and flips a gold coin toward you. It makes a long, high arc, glinting in the sun, and lands squarely in your hand.
For your trouble. No, but I'd hoped to build something with it that would be worth 1,000. It were a fool's errand thinking I could make something out of this heap, but I couldn't help myself from trying.
He sucks a finger and holds it up to the wind, testing the breeze.
Winds like these, she would have capsized before she reached the break. Well, on to plan B.
He gives you a wry look, as though deciding whether to trust you.
Aye, was planning to build me a raft and paddle off. I've got business north of here, in a town called Driftwood. Far be it from me to miss an appointment. Why don't we make a deal then? You help me get out of this place, and I'll do the same for you. That's the spirit.
He lifts an invisible cap and bows with the grace of a courtier.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. The name's... well, the name's dead and buried. What matters is what they call me. Beast. May have been cast out, but you can bet your last heel of breed she wishes she hadn't have. I've taken my revenge 1,000-fold on that tyrant's fleet. I'll tell you when you're older. Anyhow, we're a team now, so the me is not half as important as the us. Let's get down to brass tacks. Fighting, I mean. I've been up and down the realm so often it'd make your cabbage spin, and I picked up a few tricks along the way. Truth be told, I've grown fond of crushing and casting. A battle mage, if you like. But there's not so important as team dynamics. So what'll it be? Then it's settled. Capital! Aye. But it seems you've no room for old Beast in your clan now. You come find me when a spot opens up, and take it from me, you'll want to find a place for me at your side. Say he likes it thick and long. Combs it out all belly-eyed.
The woman looks out on the gently lapping waves. She seems totally at peace, but as you approach, she turns to you with a cheerful smile.
Haven't seen you around here before. New? Well, don't worry too much if you have a hard time settling in. Takes a while to get used to the place. You here alone?
She gives you a long look.
You keep them friends of yours close, eh? Some of us haven't got anyone at all anymore. Not much in this world someone you love can't make better. Used to be I had a family. A husband and a little boy. We were healers. Source was in our blood. Then they brought us here. I couldn't stop them from taking my boys from me when they did. Reckon they were cured. Maybe even released. Don't know why the Reds didn't take me too. Now I'm just waiting for them to call my name. Waiting and remembering.
Her eyes sparkle.
Kind of you to ask. Stefan, he was my little one. Smart as a whip and no less wicked. And my husband, he was called Felix. He was an expert healer. Could fix a broken bone in a short minute.
She talks for some time about birthdays, about Felix's prickly beard, about the skunk Stefan once dragged home for a pet. Joy radiates from her as she remembers. She places a warm hand on your shoulder.
What a gift to think of them. I'd like to give something to you too. A family recipe. One of Felix's best. He'd be happy to know it went to such a warm soul. Take care of yourself. You hear? You're a sweet one.
What a guy, Rom. Heart of gold. See, guys, when somebody is going through a bad time, sometimes all you need to do is just listen to them.
Here you are. I wonder what keeps you. Tell me your tale. Start from the beginning. Start from where you come. I see, I see. Now tell me more. Tell me what you do. Tell me what you find. I understand. Now tell me how your story ends. Power. An old ambition. Power comes from strength, and strength comes from growth. These seeds sprout. So does the iron in your spine. I give my word. It is nothing. Many fragments swirl on my shore. See what I gather.
Alright, so he's a shopkeeper. Now, a lot of it has been explored. I could technically go and kill something. I think I saw a huge alligator there. I just don't know where to go. I'm just looking for